Europe has a problem. Villages are emptying. Schools are closing. Entire regions are losing people. And some governments have decided on a radical solution. Pay you to move there. We're talking 30,000 euros or more. Real money. Real opportunities. But here's what they're not telling you in the headlines. 5. Italy. Italy, reviving forgotten villages. If you've ever dreamed of living in a stone house overlooking olive groves, Italy has probably crossed your mind. But in several regions, especially in the south, the government and local councils are doing something unexpected, paying people to move in. Some towns in Calabria, Sicily, and Sardinia have offered incentives ranging from 10,000 euros to 30,000 euros for newcomers willing to relocate and restore abandoned properties. Why? Because entire villages are facing depopulation. Over the last 2 decades, young Italians have migrated north or left the country entirely. Birth rates are declining significantly. Schools are closing. Local businesses are disappearing. In some villages, the average age is over 60. To reverse the trend, local officials decided to try something radical. Pay outsiders to move in and bring life back. On paper, it's simple. Buy a low-cost home, sometimes for €1. Commit to renovating it within a set time. Move your residency there. Sometimes start a business locally. The cash incentive helps cover renovation costs. Sounds perfect, but here's what you need to know. Many of these homes need serious work. New plumbing, structural repairs, roof replacements. Renovations can easily cost 40,000 euros to 80,000 euros, depending on condition. Some towns require you to open a business, live there full-time, maintain residency for years, pay penalties if you fail to complete renovations. There's also the lifestyle shift. These are often rural areas with limited public transport, fewer job opportunities, and Italian as the primary language. Italy isn't paying you to live in Rome or Milan. It's paying you to move to a place where the population has declined significantly. Is it worth it? That depends on what you bring to the table. For remote workers, retirees, or entrepreneurs looking for a slower lifestyle, it can be life-changing. For anyone expecting minimal commitment, the requirements might surprise you. 4. Spain. Spain, repopulating empty Spain. Spain has a similar challenge, but on a much larger scale. Across rural Spain, thousands of villages are facing serious depopulation. Entire provinces are losing population year after year. This region is sometimes called La España Vacía, empty Spain. To fight this, several municipalities have introduced financial incentives. Some towns offer up to 15,000 to 20,000 euros for families relocating, monthly payments for children, subsidized housing, tax reductions, free daycare. In certain regions, total benefits can approach 30,000 euro over several years. Spain is also aggressively courting remote workers through its digital nomad visa. Why? Because urban centers like Madrid and Barcelona are thriving, but rural Spain is struggling. Agriculture is shrinking. Young adults move to cities. Schools close. Hospitals consolidate. Local governments need people, not tourists, but permanent residents. However, there are important conditions. In many cases, you must register as a resident, enroll children in local schools, commit to staying several years, work locally or run a business. Some villages require you to take over a local shop or farm. And while the Mediterranean lifestyle sounds romantic, rural Spain can be isolated. Limited job markets mean your income must come from elsewhere. Infrastructure varies. Public transport can be minimal. Winters can be harsh in inland areas. The upside? Lower cost of living, affordable homes, safe communities, strong family culture. The downside? Limited economic opportunities locally. Spain isn't handing out 30,000 euros to anyone who shows up. It's trying to save entire communities from losing their vitality. If you bring income with you, remote work, pension, savings, it can work. If you expect Spain to provide a job, you'll need a different plan. 3. Greece. Greece, island survival strategy. Greece has been battling demographic decline for years. After the financial crisis, thousands of young Greeks emigrated. Birth rates plummeted. Rural islands began losing residents at alarming rates. So local governments started offering incentives, especially on smaller islands. In places like Antikythera and certain northern regions, authorities have offered housing, land, monthly stipends, financial relocation bonuses. Total benefits can exceed 20,000 to 30,000 euros over time. The goal? Prevent communities from disappearing. Some islands have fewer than 50 permanent residents. Without new families, schools shut down permanently. But here's the reality. These islands are remote. Ferry schedules can be limited. Winter storms cut off access. Medical facilities may be basic. Job opportunities are scarce unless you create them. Most programs prioritize families with children, skilled professionals, teachers, doctors, people willing to start businesses. You must commit long-term. You can't simply collect money and leave. Living on a remote Greek island is beautiful in summer. In winter, it's quiet, very quiet. For the right person, it's paradise. For someone unprepared for isolation, it can feel incredibly remote. The financial incentives exist because the alternative is losing these communities entirely. Greece isn't paying for growth. It's paying for survival. 2. Switzerland. Switzerland, strategic mountain revival. Switzerland isn't struggling like Southern Europe, but certain alpine villages face population loss due to urban migration. One famous example is Albanen. In 2017, the village announced it would pay 25,000 Swiss francs per adult, 10,000 Swiss francs per child, capped around 60,000 euros plus for a family. Converted to euros, a couple with 2 kids could receive over 50,000 euros. Why would wealthy Switzerland do this? Because small mountain communities are shrinking. Young residents move to Zurich, Geneva, or Bern. Schools close. Housing sits empty. Albanen required purchase of property worth at least 200,000 Swiss francs. Full-time residency. Minimum 10-year commitment. Repayment if you leave early. So it wasn't free money. It was an incentive to anchor families long-term. Switzerland's cost of living is high. Construction costs are high. Taxes vary by canton. But quality of life is exceptional. Healthcare, infrastructure, safety. These programs are highly selective. You must qualify for residency in Switzerland. Not easy for non-EU citizens. This isn't a loophole for easy migration. It's a strategic attempt to stabilize small mountain towns. Switzerland doesn't need more people. It needs people in very specific places. 1. Ireland. Ireland, saving the Atlantic islands. Ireland has launched one of the most talked about programs in recent years, incentives to move to its offshore islands. Under initiatives like Our Living Islands, the government offers grants up to 84,000 euros, in some cases, for renovating vacant properties on remote islands. While not exactly a simple 30,000 euro cash payment, renovation grants can effectively function as relocation incentives. The islands off Ireland's west coast are stunning. Cliffs, Atlantic views, tight-knit communities. But populations are shrinking. Young residents leave for Dublin or abroad. Schools struggle to remain open. Economic activity slows. To counter this, Ireland encourages buyers to purchase vacant homes built before 2007 and renovate them. Conditions include living there full-time, using the property as a primary residence, completing renovations within guidelines, no Airbnb flips allowed. The upside? Strong infrastructure support, EU membership, English-speaking country, and relatively stable economy. The challenge? Island weather is intense. Winters are windy, cold, and isolated. You need resilience. Ireland isn't paying for tourism. It's investing in long-term population balance. So, what's really happening here? Here's the truth. These countries aren't desperate. They're strategic. Europe is facing a demographic shift. Aging populations, declining birth rates, urban concentration, rural decline. By 2050, several European nations will have significantly fewer working-age adults. Empty villages mean closed schools, declining tax bases, infrastructure decay, economic challenges. So governments are experimenting. They're not paying for luxury living. They're paying to solve structural challenges. The money comes with commitments, renovation costs, residency requirements, long-term obligations. In many cases, You must bring your own income. These aren't job offers. They're population stabilization strategies. Who this actually works for? If you work remotely, have savings, want a slower life, can handle rural living, these programs can be life-changing. If you need immediate employment, expect easy profit, plan to flip properties, the reality might not match your expectations. The deeper question, why are so many European regions shrinking? Because modern economies concentrate opportunity. Young people chase jobs. Cities grow. Villages lose population. Technology allows remote work, but only for certain professions. Europe is testing whether cash incentives can reverse demographic gravity. It's a social experiment happening in real time. Some villages have successfully revived schools and businesses. Others struggle even with incentives. The deeper issue isn't money. It's opportunity. You can't pay people forever to stay somewhere that lacks economic activity, but you can give them a head start. The bottom line, €30,000 sounds like a great deal, but it's rarely that simple. You're not being paid to move to Europe. You're being invited to become part of a long-term revitalization effort. The money is an incentive. The commitment is real. The lifestyle change is significant. And for the right person, it might be the smartest move of your life. For the wrong one, it might not deliver what you're hoping for. The real question isn't whether these programs are legitimate. They are. It's whether you're ready to commit to what they're actually offering. A chance to rebuild communities that need people willing to invest not just money, but life itself.